Hello and welcome to C++ Weekly. I'm your host, Jason Turner. I am available for code reviews and on-site training. I also want to take a minute to mention that I will be at several conferences this coming year, 2026, offering workshops. The main one that has been announced so far is NDC Toronto, May 5th through 8th in, Toronto. So be sure to come meet me there and attend my workshop if you are in North America and interested in going to Toronto in May for a conference. In this episode, I want to talk about Initializer List versus Initializer List versus Initializer List. I'm sure there's at least some of you who are going to say, everyone already knows this. Why in the world did you make this episode, Jason? I know who you are. You comment on the YouTube videos. But not everyone knows the difference between these two things, and I find them particularly annoying to discuss when I am actually teaching, because I have to say things like, now I mean an initializer space list, not an initializer underscore list. If I put some things between braces, this is an initializer list. And I can use those things between braces to initialize a thing. That's kind of the simplest way to put it, is that it's a braced list of things. Oh, I have to actually give it values if I want it to compile. And then I'm going to get an unused variable error. And then we're not going to be surprised at all that this compiles down to 2 instructions because optimizer is enabled. All right, 1 plus 2 equals 3. Yay. Okay, so that's an initializer list. Now, the thing called initializer underscore list is actually part of the standard library. Well, it's actually built into the C++ standard, but you still have to, well, let me show you. I've already discussed initializer list constructors before in a recent episode. This thing expects an initializer list of integers. This is going to fail to compile because I have not included the initializer list header. Even though this is built into the language, this is required. Okay, so this is a type that can match on an initializer list. But to be fair, basically anything can. So let's go ahead and say I want to create one of these IL things. Now, interestingly, this thing is an initializer underscore list that is being initialized by an initializer space list. The thing between braces is being used to construct the initializer list. Confusingly, in many ways, these two things look exactly the same, but they're doing very different things. Very different things, indeed. One is selecting a specific constructor. Now, I know I've already said this, but I very strongly feel like this should have been the required syntax here because I put it in parens. I am now saying I am explicitly initializing this initializer list thing, but this initializer list thing is being constructed by an array that is hidden from the user that has the specific lifetime of this function call. It's not possible to demonstrate this with user-defined code. It's kind of interesting, also kind of annoying, whatever. But if I were to put this thing in parens, I should get a compilation error. I don't get a compilation error, of course I don't. All right, I don't get a compilation error. So what have I done in fact on line 22? Am I initializing the members X, Y, and Z? Am I initializing only the member X? What exactly is happening? Let's try to see. Looks like I'm initializing the members X, Y, and Z. So there's really no way to tell which one you're calling here. But the point of this video is that I want to point out that these are two distinctly different things. Initializer list is a type that can match from an initializer list. Okay, fine. I mean, I could have put standard array there as well. It is meant for initializing the single parameter. Again, I could have put array there, probably could put span. Creates a hidden array for me, which the other one doesn't do. It's a library defined type that is kind of like span and is always const. Yeah, anyhow, these are two different things. Initialize underscore list, initializer space list. Now I hope next time you're having a conversation with your coworkers and someone says something like initializer list, the other one says, do you mean with an underscore or with a space? And then you can have a confusing conversation about what exactly you were intending to talk about. Thanks for watching this episode of C++ Weekly. Spend some time playing with this. I'll catch you in the next episode.